Alright. Settle down, class. It is your boy, Dwayze on Blaze. You know the face, you know the time, you know the place, and all of that. The 7 deadly sins of the SA Underground, guys. 7 deadly sins. This video is by Infinite. Shout out Infinite holding it down for the Underground. This is your boy, Dwayze on Blaze. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us get into it. Let's just make sure we, volume-wise, we alright. Let's go.
Alright, the 7 deadly sins are 7 sins that could lead to worse sins, and according to Christian belief, the 7 deadly sins are pride, greed, wrath, envy, lust, gluttony, and sloth. These are the 7 sins that make up the 7 deadly sins.
That laziness?
And of course, in the underground, we do have some rappers that portray these 7 deadly sins. So in this video, I'ma just be yapping about it, bro. And I hope you guys will enjoy this video. And if you are new to the channel, like, subscribe, do all the things for your boy. And let's get into the video, bro.
I don't have space here now. Pride, guys.
So the first sin we have is pride. And pride can be defined as the sin of having excessive love for oneself and disregarding the needs for others. And I feel like in this context, pride is brotherkupa, bro. And I know what
I be having pride, I won't lie, bro.
You might be saying, yo, Infinite, bro, you're tweaking. Like, what are you on? Let me cook, bruh. Brotherkupa's self-reliance is really enormous in the underground. He's almost able to simultaneously make his own songs and produce his own songs and just does everything himself. And I also noticed a pattern in the way he makes his music. He overly exaggerates his self-being in many of his songs and tracks.
Wanna run, ain't no fucking telling me. Give me a band, I double it. Blew on my race and I doubled it. I fix up myself, psychologist. I love me too, bitch, I got confidence.
I fixed up myself, psychologist. Wow.
I love me too, bitch, I'm a narcissist. Constipated. Put on bump and I fix obligated. Really that nigga, I really can't fake it. You ain't got no book, little boy, shut up. You ain't got no motion. Boom. Yeah. Why you talking about me, you got none. Yeah. I'm the chosen one under the sun.
Why they pay you?
Still in my sight, in my they keep stealing my sight, in my son. I'm making cash, having fun. Too dope. Why that crazy world we living in? I'm so different, I'm not
Yo, this is kind of funny, bro. I'm sorry. Yo, this shit is funny, bro. Why they compare Cooper to that nigga, man?
Spectrum on my feet. Spectrum on my beat.
Nah, Cooper's got jabs, though, bro. Nah, Cooper's got jabs, bro. Bands keep coming in. Bands keep coming in. Yo, this is my favorite song by Cooper. Bands keep coming in. This is his favorite song. It's the worst song. Infinity. Subscribe to Infinite. Yo, this sound like Infinite song, bro. Is this Cooper's song, bro? Infinity.
I feel like for those reasons, I like to put brotherkupa as the sin of pride. And yeah, bro, this nigga just glazes himself on some track.
This guy gave you a shout out, and then that man is saying, "Yeah, this guy just glazes himself." How could you do him like that,
bro? He even has a song named after himself, bro. That's crazy. If that's not self-glazed, I don't know what it is, bro. So I feel like for this context, of course, I feel like brotherkupa is pride. And I really can't think about any other prideful rapper in the underground because, you know, niggas just be dropping music. It's not really that deep for some rappers. And I also feel like that's the reason why brotherkupa is so big, and a lot of underground listeners can, you know, resonate with brotherkupa's sound because, you know, brotherkupa sounds good and he knows that he sounds good, dog. Overall, I'm not trying to say brotherkupa's a prideful guy, you get me, but like for those contexts, bro, brotherkupa is the sin of pride, bro. Like, there's nothing else you can tell me, dog.
So you're saying brotherkupa's too prideful, bro? Bro, I feel like, bro, as a rapper, like, aren't all rappers prideful, bro? Like, I just think that's a rap thing, bro.
Alright, and the next sin we got is greed, bro. Some greedy niggas in the underground. Most of them are always greedy, bro. Busy juggling.
All these niggas is greedy, bro.
Their own fans, bro. It's crazy. But hey, dog, let me just give you the definition for what greed is, dog. Greed can be defined as the sin of having excessive desire for material possessions, power, fame, or anything else that feeds into selfishness. That's basically what greed is, dog. And I'm not gonna lie, obviously, the sin of greed has to be kill Brady, bro. I'm not even gonna
Oh,
lie.
Kill Brady getting to the bands. Money spread. Even got some US dollar. Is that a US dollar? No, that's a randa.
To
Sorry.
you, bruh. Kill Brady is always talking about all praising material wealth and possessions in most of his lyrics in his songs, bro. And also emphasizes the preference over material wealth over a bunch of things in this world, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, this is very true, bro. Like in Kill Brady's lyrics, he's always talking about money, bro. But that doesn't mean the music's ass, bro. I love listening to Kill Brady, bro. No cap. And dog, this nigga is in GMG, Get Money Gang, bro. Like,
GMG.
how more greedy can you get, bro? But yeah, dog, overall, Kill Brady just be yapping about money, clothes, and material wealth, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, if that's the only thing this nigga can yap about, then he gotta be the sin of greed. Or let me not say the only
True. Kill Brady only raps about flexing, bro. Like nothing else, bro. It's just flexibility.
thing he can yap about, but the most common, topic in his music is material wealth, bro. So yeah, for that reason, bro, this nigga has to be the sin of greed. I feel like for this situation, Kill Brady is definitely the sin of greed, or at least portrays the sin of greed better than other rappers do, bro. Shout
How
out
can you
Kill
portray
Brady, bro.
greed better than someone? What does that mean?
Everybody worry about us, we just living.
What?
Calm down.
What? Last. Who's lastful, guys? Don't say J Katana.
Alright, so we all know what lust is, bro. You know when you see fine shit, bro, and you want to chop shit up, you feel me? You want to put your skin on their skin, you feel me? But let me
relax.
stop yapping, bro. Like, what am I even talking about, bro? All I'm gonna say is lust is a very sensitive topic, and there was a bunch of candidates that I really had for this position in lust. But I feel like the most suitable candidate in this point in time is Dior Santana, bro. Alright, so lust can be defined as engaging in sexual activity in order to fulfill one's pleasure. So yeah, bro, if you are tapped in with the underground, you do know that Dior Santana has been fighting serious allegations.
Which allegations?
And I'm not gonna lie, if you want to know what the allegations are, just ask in the comments, bro. The niggas in the comment section will tell you, Wagwan. But I'm not gonna lie, it was his first time, bro. It was the first time we're hearing about this shit, so I'm not even gonna try to expose Dio, cause low-key it's kinda sad, bro. This whole situation is kinda sad, dog. Like, yo, boy, like, what you...
It's kinda sad, bro. Yo, Dio, what was you doing, bro? What was you doing, dog?
You know what? All I'm gonna say is, if this shit happens again, bro, I
Again?
might just have to expose this nigga, bro.
Expose.
But yeah, nah,
Why is it, bro? If it happens one time is too many, bro. Expose, bro. What is it doing? No.
Santana has been fighting serious allegations your boy cannot put on YouTube, bro. But like I said,
But then you must tell us, because you can't tell us that he's the most lustful, but you're not telling us why, bro. Tell us, why is he lustful, bro? We must know. Why must we ask comments?
Want to know the allegations? Just comment, bro. The niggas in the comment sections will tell us, you, bro. I guarantee you they will. But yeah, dog. Dior Santana is a sin of lust, bro. If you know, you know. Let me just say, bro, I'm not gonna try to put his name in the mud, because I'm not gonna lie, this guy's been getting bashed for anything and everything, bro. And this just makes...
didn't they say he was stealing beats? Wasn't Dior Santana stealing beats as well?
Things worse, bro. So yeah, bro. Just shout out Dior though. I don't know, dog. I guess he should keep doing these things.
Why?
Hey, bro, let's move on to the next scene, yo.
He must be stopped. Who's envious? Who's envious in the game?
Alright, so envy is the next sin in the video, and envy can be defined as the sin of jealousy over the blessings and achievements of others. I would give the sin of envy to the Kid Makar, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, fuck with Kid Makar, bro. Like, his music is so tough. But I'm not even gonna lie, this nigga is very similar to Kill Brady, bro. Like, his flow, his looks, bro. Like, he looks exactly like Kill Brady, bro. Like, this nigga is Kill Brady 2.0, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, Kid Makar is still early in his career, bro.
Was that nigga wearing an OnlyFans or a Wish hoodie? Because both is down bad, bro.
He still just started making music. I'm not gonna lie, his newer music is really good too. But I feel like in this situation, Kid Makar is the sin of envy, bro. But regardless, bro, shout out Kid Makar, bro. He has a lot of potential.
Potential. Gluttony.
And next we got the sin of gluttony.
Nah, gluttony has to be a fat nigga, bro. You gotta put a fat nigga. You can't just have a nigga who likes lean, bro. Nah, you gotta have a fat nigga.
It was a very hard decision. It was very hard to pick between rappers because I'm not gonna lie, there's not a lot of rappers that are addicted to something or that are always using a certain substance. But in this context, I'm gonna have to give it to Parker VS, bro. And just hear me out, bro. This is just low-key a conspiracy theory at best, bro. I'm not trying to throw no shots at Parker, you feel me? Maybe he doesn't do what I think I'm about to say he does.
What do you mean, bruh? He's waving the lead bottle in our face. Surely he does more things than lead. when you waving the lead bottle in our faces, you do more than lead. I'm telling you, bro.
Feel me? But yeah, let me give you the definition of gluttony. Gluttony can be defined as excessive eating and drinking or consuming anything at a point of waste. And I feel like Parker VS is the sin of gluttony because that boy is always smoking gas, bro. Every time I see a fit pic from Parker, there's a blunt in his mouth. Music video, blunt in his mouth, you feel me? So for this reason only, bruh, I feel like Parker VS could be on that gas a bit too much, bruh. And even his Twitter account, bro, like the profile pic is literally a cigarette smoking a person, bro. Like, who the fuck, like, where the fuck did he find that picture, bruh?
That's so funny.
With the evidence that we have, bro, I feel like Parker VS is the sin of gluttony, bro. And shout out Parker VS, bruh.
Okay. Who's Wrath? The Wrath. The Wraith.
Next, of course, we got the sin of wrath, bro. And wrath can be defined as a strong feeling of anger or hatred that often leads to a desire for revenge or punishment. The best rapper that portrays wrath is obviously Jay Katana, bro. Like, this nigga, Jay Katana, he just be beefing with anybody, bro. Like, how many ops does this nigga have, bro? How many diss tracks has this nigga recorded?
I don't know why, but this nigga just do not look like a rapper to me, bro. This nigga look like an A-class scholar. He just has that look like he's supposed to be hitting the books, bro. Beating the books, bro. This guy's busy toking ARs, and all this nonsense, bro. Go back to school, Jay Katana.
Bro, it could be dissing anybody. But low-key, it's fun, though. Like, it's low-key kind of fun. I like it when niggas, you know, say what they feel.
I know exactly where this is.
It shows that, you know, they're real people.
I know
and
exactly where this
like,
corridor is. And I wanted to shoot here once.
Not robots, you feel me? That just do this rap shit for the money. And yeah, shout out Jay Katana, bro. The sin of wrath, bro. That nigga be dissing anybody and everybody, bro. Boy, I swear if my Gogo talk shit about Jay Katana, that nigga was gonna diss my Gogo, boy. I'm telling you, on God. He definitely portrays the sin of wrath. Like, he best portrays it, I'm not even gonna lie. And yeah, let's move on to the next deadly sin, bro.
Which one is that one? Sloth.
Alright, and the next 7 deadly sin we have is sloth, bro. And sloth can be defined as a sin that refers to laziness and lack of effort, bro. And I feel like the best person that portrays sloth in the underground is obviously Azerati, bro. This guy would have been way more up if that nigga actually put in the work, if that nigga never took no hiatuses. Cause I'm telling you, bro, like, people actually used to fuck with Azerati's music back in the day. They really appreciated his craft back in like 2022, bro. You know, was it 2022? Yeah, the 2022 underground. They really appreciated what Azerati was doing, bro. Even in 2021, dog. So I feel like if Azerati just worked a tiny bit harder than his competition, just a tiny bit, he would have been way more up now in 2025, bro. Like, 3 years was a lot of years. Imagine like the time between 2022 and 2025. Imagine that time he was just grinding, working, bro. Like, bro would have been so up by now. And I know y'all have been hearing this story about, oh, Azerati's lazy. But like, bro, I'm being dead ass right now when I say this. If Azerati worked, bro, like really hard, you would have been top 5 underground right now.
Come on,
no
Azerati,
debate, bro.
man.
But hey, dog, things are the way it is, bro. Everything happens for a reason. And yeah, Azerati is the sin of sloth. Of course, now he's dropping more music, but I feel like the damage has already been done. Alright, and that is the video for y'all boys, bro. Tell me if you just enjoyed the video. Tell me if this is a L or W list, bro. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. I really love y'all niggas. And shout out Infinite Gang, bro. Peace, bro. See you next week. No freaking cap.
Yeah, I don't know what that video was really about. I think Bad just was bored one day and woke up and said, you know what, bruh? I'm just gonna say 7 deadly sins because, like, I don't know, bro. Let me not hate, bruh. At the end of the day, I fuck with Infinite, bro. I'm not hating, to be honest. I'm just confused, but it's fine. Yes. I don't know what else to say. More life, more power to you underground members. Stop sinning, okay? Stop being sinners. That's pretty much all, guys. It's your boy Dwayze on Blaze. Like, comment, and subscribe. I will catch you in the next one. Let's just pause the video. Pause. Stop the video, and yeah, God bless. God bless all those nice things. Stay safe. Stay what. Bye.